The crowd didn't even have time to breathe before South Park went in, and not just a light jab, a full-on roast that left viewers howling and gasping at the same time. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have been parodied before, but this was different. It was brutal, bold, and hilariously accurate. The writers didn't hold back, calling out their cries for privacy while living in the spotlight louder than ever. It was one of those moments where satire felt sharper than reality itself. The question now is, did South Park just say what everyone else was too scared to?
We want privacy! We want privacy!
Thanks for having us on the show!
All right, first off, can you blame them for not being able to hold in their laughter? They lean into Meghan and Harry insisting on wanting privacy while always being on stages, doing interviews, selling books, doing podcasts. It's like asking for peace, but shouting it through a megaphone. That contrast is comedy gold.
Several months now since our beloved Queen has died. All Canadians are finding it hard to go on. All Canadians, that is, except for our first guest, the Prince and his wife.
The way South Park frames them as royalty from Canada is hilarious. It's this sly move that says, we're not directly attacking them, but we all know who it is. It gives them cover while still doing a full roast. The indirectness lets the satire hit harder.
Want privacy!
We want privacy! We want privacy!
And those banners, we want privacy, plastered all over their house and public events. There's something absurd there. You don't demand invisibility while broadcasting your demands everywhere. That tension is exactly the kind of thing South Park loves to expose.
You say your life has been hard, and now you've written all about it in your new book, Where?
Yes, that's right, friend.
You see, my wife and I
I'm totally like, you should write a book because your family likes...
I love how they twist real things Meghan and Harry said in the episode, using their own words, or versions of them, against them. It's a bit like satire reflecting a mirror back, forcing you to see how your statements look from outside. It's brutal but smart.
Now you wrote a book that reports on the lives of the royal family. Right. So you're a journalist.
We just want to be normal people. All this attention is so hard.
You know what else? It's not just mockery. There's also a critique underneath, about fame, about branding, about how in public life you sometimes sell the story of victimhood to stay relevant. South Park is saying, hey, you can't have it both ways forever. And they do it with laughs.
My wife has her own TV show and hangs out with celebrities and does fashion magazines? What are you suggesting? Well, I just think some people might say that your Instagram-loving wife actually doesn't want her privacy.
Also, it's interesting. Satire like this shifts power dynamics. Meghan and Harry are usually controlling narratives through controlled interviews, deals, etc. Here, South Park reclaims that narrative, telling their version of the story with exaggeration. That's potent.
Sir, my Instagram-loving wife has always wanted her privacy! And you know what else?
But side thought, satire is a double-edged sword. For folks who are already critical of Meghan and Harry, this is more ammunition. For their supporters, this feels like mean-spirited attack. And the people in the middle, they get to laugh and squirm and think. That friction is where commentary lives.
Where we can be normal people! Come on, wife! We want privacy!
We want privacy! We want privacy!
I kind of feel for Meghan. Being in the public eye means your contradictions are magnified. The show hangs up those contradictions like trophies. I want privacy. Plus, look at my Instagram. Elo punchline. It's painful but unsurprising that she was reportedly upset and overwhelmed.
We want privacy! We want privacy!
But here's the thing. I don't think the satire is entirely unfair. When you build your life around public attention, when your brand is visibility, when your income and influence depend on being seen, then asking for anonymity feels like denial. South Park is pointing that out. Yes, with cruelty, yes, with exaggeration, but with a kernel of truth.
We want privacy! We want privacy!
Part of the appeal is how over the top the whole setup is. They move to South Park, hang privacy banners, have public privacy parties, all while being everywhere. It's cartoonish, sure, but that exaggeration lets the point land without being directly accusatory. The absurd amplifies the message.
We want privacy! We want privacy! We want privacy!
From a cultural perspective, this roast is also a moment in how we treat celebrity plus royalty plus media. It shows how difficult it is to exit the spotlight once you're in it. It's a trap. And South Park is having fun with that trap, showing how their attempts to slip away only make them more visible.
We want privacy. We want privacy. We want.
Also, observe, the show doesn't just pick on Meghan. It picks at the machinery around her: branding, image, media deals, the narrative industries. Meghan is a character within a system. The roast hits both the person and the system. I kind of wonder, do they ever win? If Meghan and Harry had just gone private, no interviews, no books or shows, would the satire fade? But their projects keep feeding it, so the roast is partially self-made, and I find that both amusing and a little ruthless.
Something about it. Oh, darling, I think this might be the place. You really think so?
On tone, South Park doesn't pretend to be nice. It doesn't aim to be subtle. It aims to punch you in the ego, making you laugh, squirm, think, sometimes in that order. That's part of why moments feel so sharp. You're laughing, then you realize, wait, that's actually quite mean, but also true.
We moved her? Then people would think we're really serious about wanting to be normal. It does seem perfect, doesn't it? We can have a fresh start here. Lead a normal life.
Finally, this roast reminds us that satire matters. It pulls back the curtain, forces us to look at how public figures manage narratives, at how they balance authenticity and showmanship. The Meghan-Harry roast is more than cheap laughs. It's holding up a mirror, and yeah, mirrors can hurt. So, what are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments below.